everyone, it's Mrs. Proctor. I hope you had a wonderful weekend this weekend, and I hope you were able to get outside and play a little bit. I hope you spent a lot of fun times with your family, and that you were able to have an overall really great weekend. The gym teachers, Mrs. Shern, Mr. Heiser, and Miss Drew, have been so impressed with how hard you're working that they decided, since this would be our normal vacation week, but you're working so hard through it, they decided let's do some fun vacation activities for gym. So it's a fun week. They didn't assign any warm-ups to do. They didn't assign any stretching. Let me double check before I tell you that. We thought. So yeah, have fun with your families and choose 2 things to do from the board. No stretching, no warm-up. So I'm just gonna go over each one. I'm just gonna tell you which one, talk about each one, and then show you one thing. And I think that's it, because you guys have been working so hard. We're so proud of you. One of the first things you can choose to do is one of my favorites, and it's play a board game with your family. So Sorry, Clue, we like to play Boggle. That's a fun one. But any type of board game, even cards you could play. Then it's choose one of the lessons from the previous PE activity if you've really liked it. I know the scavenger hunts, those have been really fun. We did the Monopoly boards, we did the tic-tac-toe boards. So anything that we've previously done, you could certainly do one of those games. One of the activities is go for a walk. It is so fun to be outside right now, I think, because of all the birds are chirping. And we, even for Earth Day, my kids and I, we went on a little walk and we picked up trash from all the yucky trash that's been left over from the winter. So if that's something that you'd want to do, make sure you talk to your parents or whoever's at home with you. And I would recommend wearing gloves because you don't really want to touch the trash. But that's a really cool thing you could do on your walk. And if not, just go for a walk and have fun. The other thing you could do, I wanted to show you, is do an outside activity. So you could do basketball, you could ride your bike, you could do obstacle courses, chalk obstacle courses if you have sideway chalk. You could make outside obstacle courses with sticks and leaves, but you could also do jump rope. So I have a jump rope with me, and I just wanted to show you what you can work on if you've started learning to jump rope. So jump roping is a hard skill because you have to put the swing together along with the jump. Now, when we learn to jump rope, remember, we put our hands in front of us, we then bring it down to our waist, and we make a huge arm circle. Sorry. So, starts in front, down to our waist, big arm circle. So, if we need to remember how to jump rope again because we've been out of school for so long, you can just start practicing with that. So hands together, down to your waist, big arm circle, and then step over. Hands in front, down to your waist, big arm circle, and step over. So if you remember how to swing, then you can work on your jump. And we can jump 2 ways. One is to do the swing, let it land in front of you, jump over, or you can try to put them together. So swing, jump. And you can just work on one swing at a time. So swing, jump. Swing, jump. And when you get really coordinated, then you can try to do a couple in a row. Oops. Here we go. 1, 2. So you first start with your swing. I remember Mrs. Shern and Miss Drew talking about this. And Mr. Heiser, you first have to start with the swing. Hands together, down and around, because you want to get that really good loop. And then you work on your jump. So this weather coming up, I think there's a couple great days that would be awesome to work on jump roping. Your other choice is if you want to draw your favorite activity that you've done in PE. And this could be any PE class. So not just what you've been doing at home, but even at school. So if you remember how fun it was to do field day practice, you could do that. I know Miss Drew plays the fun Ghostbuster game, and Miss Shern does awesome dancing, and Mr. Heiser is awesome with his gymnastics. Everybody has fun things to do. So you could even just draw a picture about one of those. And then the last choice, which again is one of my favorites, is to pick 2 songs and just dance to them. You could do the the songs that actually have the dances, like the Macarena, or you could just pick a fun dance. Or even go to the Go Noodle sites, like we've done in the past, and you can do one of the Go Noodle dances. Those are really fun. So again, the choices that we've done before are your name. So you do activities where your name is, the chick game. So remember, with your coin, if you flip the coin and it has heads, you move once. If it has tails, you move twice. And that can be for the chick game and the Monopoly game. And then there's also the tic-tac-toe board. So you can choose to do the tic-tac-toe and play with one of your parents, or if someone's at home that you can play with, your sibling. And then whoever wins gets to choose the repetitions. So again, you have to do 2 activities on the board. You have 2 activities to choose from. And have a lot of fun with them. We're so proud of you. You are working so hard, and keep up the great work.